There are some new treatments that are available, prescription treatments that will kill or kind of knock down Demodex. They're very expensive, sometimes really hard to get insurance to cover. But there's a really easy, low-hanging fruit option that most of us are going to have already in our medicine cabinet or closet, which is Vaseline. We can smother these little buggers at night, putting right before we go to bed a thin layer of Vaseline along our lash line.
Put it on your finger and apply it along here.
Yep, gently along the lash line. Nightly for 28 days has really been shown to be pretty effective at knocking these back down. And most of my patients, they're always looking for something that is cheaper, easier, less toxic.
One of the things I also think of every time I think about Vaseline around the eyes, and this is from being a 90s girl growing up, and I learned a lot from Tyra Banks. And one of the things that she talked about as a beauty secret is that her mother had taught her when she was little to use Vaseline around her eyes. And I did that actually with Aquaphor, but I did that for many years. And so it can also help just overall with your beauty routine if you're already doing something like that, to put a little along those lash lines and to make sure that you cleanse them. That has been one of the big things for my kiddo that deals with this, because to him, he's got to take a bath. And we're like, this is a special cleaning that you need to do. And it's not really all that special. You just need to remember to do it. And it's as easy as taking a washcloth, and some people use things like tea tree oil and things like that for this wiping. But yeah, Kara's demonstrating right now, but you literally just make sure that you wash your lash line. I do that whenever I take off my mascara every day. So if you're a mascara wearer, that might be something that you are fiddling with. But if you're not, and you aren't having to take that kind of thing off, just remember to take your washcloths up there and wipe along your lash line to try to help decrease the literal debris from Demodex and any other sort of crusty that can get there during the day, to keep those glands
So time-wise, especially for our teens and tweens that are working on hygiene habits, Meagan, do you do that wash along the eyelashes before applying the Vaseline, or is it like the Vaseline goes on at night and then in the morning when you wash that off, you're scrubbing, or is it twice a day?
Yes, wash before. And if you are using Vaseline, it may be helpful to wash again in the morning. Say from a derm standpoint, it's always recommended that we wash our face twice a day, because believe it or not, we do accumulate a lot of yuck from our pillows, products, sweat, all that kind of stuff when we sleep. Even though I often wake up feeling fresh and clean, and you may actually still need to wash your face. But following, like, you would want to clean it to open up that area as much as you can from debris, and then put on the Vaseline to try to smother any leftover